Hey, welcome back everyone for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney! And we are gonna go into the trial here in the case of Miss Maya Fey, who is being accused for the murder of her older sister Maya Fey, or should I say Mia Fey. And last time around we took the case after we asked to see if we can get a representative for Maya Fey. As a matter of fact, the gentleman's name was Grossberg, and he flat out refused under weird circumstances. And like I just said, we took the case and we're going to be doing the trial right now. But before I begin, I do want to apologize in advance because this is going to be a shorter video and I will explain why towards the end of the video. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode. It seems like you guys are really taking to this series, which makes me extremely happy because I'm really enjoying this game a lot. So, but further ado, by the way, hopefully you guys having a good day. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my Final Fantasy VII Remake video that I did earlier today and to commemorate, sorry for the bad English there, the 1 year anniversary of Final Fantasy VII Remake's release. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. So without further ado, we are gonna go into the trial. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 1. Oh, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe looks like he'd much rather be somewhere else. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Interesting he's breathing so heavy when he's just standing there. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Yeah, he needs to get that checked out. I'm actually feeling kind of concerned about this guy's health. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. The murder scene, the Fay and Company law offices. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination, Maya Faye's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had a witness account describing her. That's the second time I screwed up saying that particular statement. I don't know why. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. I can't say a single contradiction in there. Just have to take Maya's advice and press him on anything suspicious. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had heard evidence. She did it, correct? No, you said you arrested her because you had heard evidence. She did it, correct? Man, I'm reading this like a fool today. I apologize for this, guys. Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. ... Yes! Gah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay, witness testimony, heard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. As opposed to somebody else's eyes, I guess. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Didn't the autopsy report say that Mia Faye died instantaneously? If so, how could she have written that note? I just thought about that. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Yeah, that's starting to raise a red flag with me immediately. And he really needs to get, like, an inhaler or something. I'm worried about this guy's breathing. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm a little embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Well, here goes nothing. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, happens all the time in books and the movies. Oh god. This is not a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find that a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay, I know exactly what to do now. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, this is my moment right here. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Oh crap! No, I didn't mean to hit the note. Objection over. Oh crap. Crap, I hit the wrong thing. I meant to do the autopsy report. I should have saved before that. Crap. I should have saved before that. Okay, let's... That's what I meant to click. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... no butting your way out of this one, Detective. See, that's what I thought. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain an autopsy report? What, when? Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Let's not make the same mistake twice. Okay, the day of the murder, the day after the murder, I forget. Couldn't have gone on the day of the murder, that doesn't make any sense. The only logical answer has to be the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Outdated? Okay. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. But yeah, if you get hit in the head hard enough, you're not going to be able to really orient yourself to the point where you're able to write down a name, though. So let's just say, for argument's sake, yeah, she lived for a few minutes after she got struck in the head. And with how neatly that note is written, I'm finding that a bit hard to swallow. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Oh, hey there, Claire. Something you want to say? Okay, you're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Well, I don't think detective's a sham. I just think he's a few Big Macs short of a Happy Meal. And I'm a sham. I'm definitely not a sham, so I'm gonna go with you're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Oh, I misread that. I should have read that as the judge. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in court record. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Boy, he seems real proud of himself. Darn! This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. And before we get to see the next witness, remember how I said that this video was going to be shorter than usual? Well, I do want to wait for the next witness up until the next video, which will be tomorrow. So it's not like you're going to have to wait a whole long time in order to see the next witness. But I do want to just call it here just so that way. Because the next witness, trust me, you're not going to want to miss, so... But I am going to end it here. It's not quite a 20-minute long video. I do apologize for that, but trust me, this next witness that you're going to see in tomorrow's episode, you're not going to want to miss. So, but thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.